Good morning. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's happy and healthy. Kevin is at the market. I come to get some small pots to put some cuttings in. I'm glad you enjoyed the video last night of the house being finished. That was really cool. I got some very positive replies, so it was good. So thank you very much. While I was at that house, the guy there who I showed you at the house, the builder, took me across the street to his house and showed me. He actually lives with his wife in his wife's house, and his wife is well, the video will explain it. Have a look at this. I'm over here recording the house, the new house. So when you see this, it's probably the next day. But he said, "Come and look at my house." It's actually his wife's family's house. It's over 100 years old. And so this is the way they lived 100 years ago in Thailand. This is the porch here leading up to the house. And there's the steps. So remember when it was flooded, this was all underwater. So this house is 100 years old. So you think when this was built 100 years ago, the whole family lived in here. So this is the master bedroom right here. But you know, this was a farm where you maybe had sheep, or not sheep, but chickens or hay or something back here in this spot under here. And right over in the corner is the bathroom. You can see it's outside the house. So that would have been built later on. So you have a bathroom upstairs and downstairs. When they had the flood, the water was right up to here. So I could have stood in it, but it went straight up underneath the house, all along underneath here. Because the river's right over there, all flooded. And they said the water didn't go down for 3 months. Wow. I hope you enjoyed that one. That's really cool, isn't it? Another thing I wanted to share with you is, last night I went outside to see what Sugar was doing about midnight, and the frogs across the street were going absolutely ballistic. Listen to this. Good evening. Late o'clock. I don't know why. I think I'm a bit nocturnal, but I love coming out in the dark. I think that's from the green clothes days. Nobody's here. Normally it's quiet, but the frogs are going crazy. It rained earlier, but I guess they think it's going to rain again. And normally if they're doing this, it's going to rain. Hundreds of frogs, but if you go out there in the daytime, you won't find one. So I think they bury themselves or something, I don't know, or just lay low in the thick rice or something. But when you think about this, the farmer plows his field, it sits there. I never see a frog, never. Or toad, whatever they are, frogs I guess. Amazing though, isn't it? So normally, we'll see if it rains in the morning or during the night. Cool, huh? So when the frogs go nuts, they say it's going to rain. So I don't understand, you know, because you can harvest the fields and you don't see you do not see the frogs. So where do they all go? I don't know. I think they bury themselves into the mud banks or something. But must have been thousands there. Also, you guys were asking me to see the video or a picture of the security camera at night. So I made a little video last night for you to have a look at. Enjoy. Just like the frogs predicted, it's raining. A little bit of thunder as well. Okay, so what do we have here? Top left hand corner is the camera that they're all color in the daytime, but the top left hand one is goes to IR at night. But you know, I can tell you that the IR is looking all the way over to the edge of the woods. But if you go outside and look at the camera, you can see a light sort of pink color, very light pink color, where the infrared light is shining across. I guess it's not a good idea to be looking at it, but you know, it can see by itself with no extra light. The top right hand corner is looking at the front door and out into the street. The glare at the top right corner is the street light, but you can see, I can see all across the front door area leading over to my workshop. The bottom left is looking at the back, but I haven't put the new light up there yet. That's the light I put out there because Sugar likes to be out the back there, so it's just a light to keep bugs away. And so that's all that it is at the moment. But I got a new light similar to the one on the right. The one on the right is looking at my truck. You can, before I put that light in there, all you could see was like a reflection on the top corner of the driver's door by the windscreen on the right side. You could see like a little glare from the street light down the road. But now at dusk the light turns itself on and it lights that whole area up in color. So the story is you have to have 30% light to get color, otherwise it won't work. So in hindsight, I would have probably been happier just to leave it all IR, but at the same time the light does act as a deterrent. But remember what I said to you before, I've never had a problem here at all. But now the good thing is I can watch my whole place by sitting here in the living room looking at my TV. Just like if I hear a funny noise, I look outside, everything's okay, no need to go outside. I hope you enjoyed that one. So you can see what I was talking about when you have the camera with IR only and then color with a light. So I would prefer, I think, in the long run, save your money and just use IR because it's passive and nobody can see it. So if you know, but if there's a light, it deters. So up to you, whatever you do, I guess. But for me, I'm happy with everything as it is the way it is now. Really cool. Good afternoon. Back home again. Went out and paid my electric bill. Went to the garden center. Had something to eat. Cold tea. And back. Sugar's I got her something different for her evening meal today. I got her cow pat and mixed it with her chicken that I get for her. Normally she won't eat till 8 when she realizes she's getting nothing different. But today she ate at 4 something, gone. So she'll be hungry later. But I guess I spoil her, huh? My little girl. So that's it for another day. End of another day. I hope you enjoyed today. Thank you for all your comments last night on the completion of the house, the Thai house. I got some really nice comments. Thank you so much. And I think you enjoyed that one. So I'm going to bid you good night. Have a great evening. Buckets of blessings. Rivers of peace, joy, and kindness. Hope everything's well. Look after yourselves, guys. Good night. All the very best.